What's up, guys? It is time for the 2029 postseason to begin, and I was met with a pleasant surprise. We ended up with a better record than the Atlanta Braves, so we get a bye week. Bye series, free round. I don't know what it's called in baseball. I should know it, but I don't. So we don't got to play in the wild card series this year. It will be Atlanta or Philadelphia facing us, and San Diego and San Francisco face on the other side. So it's two division rivals against each other in both games. On the other side, it's Seattle and Cleveland with the free rounds. Texas faces Baltimore. Boston faces Kansas City. This is besides the Dodgers, Seattle and Cincinnati, Cleveland, excuse me, and Atlanta, which always seems to make it. This is a fairly fresh batch of teams. So we're going to keep advancing. Let's try to advance, see if. All right, Kansas City won their first game. San Francisco has a win. Now San Francisco has 2 wins. Baltimore has a win. Philadelphia has a win. Kansas City has 2. Oh, that means theirs is over. So we're still waiting on ours to go. Seattle faces Kansas City. Baltimore faces Cleveland, and we face Philadelphia. All right, that's set. Hunter Green faces Andrew Painter. I have to go over our roster because we ended up dropping back down Robbie Bay. So, I mean, Tyler is going to be injured for all of the postseason. So it's going to be Ryan Jeffers. That's the only catcher we have. I was maybe thinking of calling somebody up, anybody, but nobody fits the bill. We have Stephen Ryu, who is not good with contact. In fact, his arm is also terrible for a catcher. Robbie Bay was okay. That's why I wasn't too worried about it. Troutwine isn't too bad with his arm, and Walker Janek isn't too bad. But we also, oh gosh, I didn't do that. Sorry. Oh goodness. All right, so we have to get a DH, and it looks like a right fielder in there. Hampson can do that. He'll play right field, but we're gonna switch him with Friedel, who's also gonna switch with Butler. There we go. Perfect outfield. Left. I always have Friedel lined up first there. Marte is gonna switch with Hampson. Butler will switch with him. Jeffers and him will switch. All right, Ellie. I don't know why he bumped down a spot. Robert still sucks against lefties. I don't get it. I don't know why. Now we need the DH against a lefty. I thought I dropped Arroyo. Who did I drop? I'm worried. What did I do? What did I accidentally do? Who did I accidentally drop? Oh, they called him back. They put Donovan down and Kerstad. Who are we working? Who's up here? Why'd they put Kerstad down? We have Fraley up here now, which is, I mean, fine, but how'd they put Donovan down? I've been trying to put him down for a long time, and he wouldn't let me. Like, he was really stubborn about it. He's like, I'm too old to be sent down to the minors, but somebody talked him into it. I don't know who. What's our pitching look like? Relief pitchers look good. We have 1, 2, 3. Nick Gomez got called back up. Does that mean someone was sent down? Or how many starters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's why. That's why we had one less spot. They called Nick Gomez back up. And he's used the option already. So I'm not going to reuse the option. We're just going to run with what it gives us. I also didn't put an extra spot. That's on me. That is totally my fault. We're going to put him as our DH. Fielding wise, not as good as Ellie. Can he play anything else? Second and third. Nice. What's his? 57 arm, 91 fielding. Third base, fielding. Oh, goodness. Do we want to put Marte as the DH? I know he's got a good arm, but Edwin would be the better third baseman, I think. There we go. It's been decided. Edwin Arroyo is going to be our postseason third baseman. However, let's see. Andrew Painter's a righty. It's going to be our white uniforms here. It's a series of 5. Got to win. We haven't been winning. Oh, come on. I got to redo this too. Okay. Friedel is fortunately in the lineup. Fraley's in the lineup. Lux is going to be number 2 for this, that, and Fraley will be 5th. Butler moves behind. I'm pronouncing Strand is good enough to be up here. Jeffers switches with Butler. Hampson is going to be fine there. I like it. How many bench bats do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be okay. I actually think that... I'm sorry. No, that's good. That's good. That's good against righties. We're going to go with it. Butler, Fraley, Friedel. That's a good outfield. Hampson can also move out there if we need to switch somebody out with somebody when a lefty comes in. So... Grover, this guy kind of torches me, I think. But we'll get a strike by him right there. I'm not going back upstairs right now. I will miss in the middle of the plate down. Alright, now we're going to miss in the zone. Got him. That's not a miss. That's a good pitch right there. Victor Robles is going to be victimized by a splitter. He will make contact with it. But watch that. That was 89. We're going to go 100 up. Alright, Butler has a chance, but that looks like it could be out of play as well. I don't think he even really tried to catch that. That's okay. Alright, Friedel is going to park right there under it. I am going to dance around a little bit, but he does catch it.
2 down, bases empty.
Luis Rengifo. Alright, let's
2 outs, bases empty.
Focus here. Focus.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Got him. Strike 3. Inning is over, and we come up to the plate. TJ Friedel will get us started here in the 2029 postseason. Let's get going. I should have not swung at that. Honestly, a pretty well struck foul ball for something so far outside, but he will watch the changeup that was way inside. Not going to get this thing over there, so impossible to hit that. That is softly hit. I don't think he threw it. No, none of those pitches were inside the strike zone. But we chased a couple of them. Lux now will bet.
1 down, bases empty.
Sorry for this poor Cincinnati weather to play in. That's unfortunate.
Very last moment, incredibly difficult to pick that up.
That is softly hit. Foul, fortunately. Gets another chance here. Ellie will be next. I hope I have someone on for him. We will find out. He goes halfway. They say he swung all the way. That is strike 3.
2 outs, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Ellie.
2 down. Ellie will try to start something. He fells it way high and way back. Naylor will be next. Let's try to get him up this inning. Offense has slightly been lacking the last few games. We got 2 in the last 2 episodes. 2 runs. We got a few more hits than in... Maybe a few. I think it was 1 more hit, honestly. That's a strike. That's a swing. Oh, my goodness. Just saying we went. I think we might have that time. Riley Green has been moving around the last couple of years. He lands on the Phillies, and he lands in the world postseason. So good for him. Fraley is after this one. Caught it. Out number 1. 23 pitches. Trey Turner has bounced down the lineup a little bit compared to where he usually is, and we strike him out.
They might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Whoa. That's a weird spot for Bryce Harper. I mean, yeah, he's getting up there in age, but he's still batting .429. And we struck him out with a splitter in the middle. Does he want to hit a home run or not? That's crazy not to swing it. We start with 4, 5, and 6. Naylor, Fraley, Strand. Swings through the slider. That's a great pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All right. First 4 have been set down. And the first, and 3 of those 4 have been strikeouts. Painter has been painting corners. All right, let's go, Fraley. That is softly hit, just foul. We got lucky. Just foul. Not by much. That hits him. We get a base runner. Who's their catcher? I'm pausing for 1 second. Sorry. Dylan Dingler. That's a great name. He has a absolute cannon. We aren't running on it. Gonna. I didn't even go close, but apparently I did. Okay. I just want you guys to see where I'm coming from right here. Watch this. Does this look like a swing? It says Fraley was hit by a pitch. So there. No, he was not hit by. Well, I mean, he was. Does that look like a swing? That's as far as that bat went. That's stupid. That's just a waste of a game right here. Come on, they need to fix that. It's been the same crap for about 4 or 5 years now.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just wasting at bats here. We need something to go our way, and when it happens that way, it doesn't happen. That's going to be out number 3.
That is that. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now
Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones.
Even in the count 2-2. We gotta shut them down. I freaking hope not, but that's great by Hampson. He'll throw him out. All right. Okay, we are gonna warm up Aguiar and Petty, just in case there is in fact a rain delay. I just don't want to be caught napping. So that's a good pitch. Dylan Dingler fouls it off. Batting 500 so far here in the postseason through 3 games. Or 2 games, they won in 2, I think. That's another foul ball. Hunter Green is up to 41 pitches. There is an out. That is fouled as well. Holy cow, man. Come on. Just get him right here. Right here. Okay. That works. Not where I wanted it. 5th K for Hunter Green. Unlike Painter, he has earned all 5. And I'm not afraid to say that. We've been ripped on a couple half swings. But whatever. Hampson will start the inning. We got 8, 9, and 1. That is way down. I would love to get Hampson's speed on base here. I would love it. That's high, 3-1. Now we haven't gotten a hit, and it's the 3rd inning. We have walked once. That's inside. That's the 2nd walk. Ryan Jeffers. Can we give him a guy in scoring position? I like the speed. I'm going to let this next pitch happen with no action. We're going to take a step. I'm not doing anything. I'm going to see if he does a slide step. Yep. He won't do that again. He's not going to throw over. He's not going to do the slide step. It might be a fastball in which that would be kind of difficult, but oh my goodness, look at that foul ball. All right, now it's a 2-2 count. This is where he'll break out a breaking ball, which would allow us to get second base. And it's crushed to left field. They will throw towards 3rd, but he is in there. Wow, Ryan smoked that ball. And now, that's 117. We've got
Try to make the...
That is, at the very least, a sac fly RBI for Friedel, and we're the first on the board.
As the Reds take the lead. And
Now Gavin,
here is Gavin.
one down for him. He has struck out. He was one of those check swing strikeouts. That smoked right back up the middle, about hitting him in the ear, and he's sliding into second for some reason. He hit that one as hard, almost as hard as Ryan's single was. That's pretty high. That's going to get caught out there. That'll be 2 down. That's foul anyways. I didn't think that was going foul. It must have blown away, but... Naylor now. Runner in scoring position for him. Let's get something good. Get something good to go. That's inside. Dude, if we can get the bases loaded for Fraley, I think I could smell a grand slam coming. It's inside. 3-1. 1 ball away from loading the bases.
Here in game 1 of the NLDS.
There's not going to be a grand slam because the home run goes to Naylor. 4-0 Reds. This has been a fantastic inning. Naylor got his pitch and made sure it never saw the light of day again. Now Fraley, let's see what would have happened. You can't draw conclusions based on that pitch, but it looks like we would have just popped out if we had walked. But come on, Josh.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th.
All right, 1, 2, and 3 will bat here in the top of the 4th. It looks like they've faced the minimum. Have they gotten any base runners? I don't think so. He's faced the minimum. The pitch count's not amazing, but Grover will ground out. Ground out Grover. I'm going to pitch Hunter until they get a hit, no matter how long that takes. I mean, obviously if they get the hit like right now, I will pitch him to the 6th. But if we enter that location of the game and there are no hits still, which just changed because I threw a slider right up the middle, I've never thrown a perfect game, so I really want to give the pitcher that potentially has one a chance. And we had a near perfect game combined a couple games ago when I had a really high pitch count, and I think the 3rd, maybe 4th inning, but then after that, nobody gave up a hit. I mean, nobody, even the guy that had the high pitch count, we pulled him in like the 4th. But nobody got on. Might have been, I'm honestly thinking of a spring training game in another franchise, but it's happened for me before. I really want it to happen in this series. That is a double for a Christian Encarnacion strand. And they come out to get Painter. Lawrence Butler will bat against John Means in the 4th inning. Painter made it 3 innings.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had a high pitch count. Alrighty. That is just outside. What an eyeball. That is a great take. McMillan. That is another wicked bad call, but whatever. Had a couple really bad calls so far this game, but what can you do? Hampson now. That's hard hit. That's going right to left field.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Couldn't hit that much harder if you're Hampson. It sucks for him. That's rather unfortunate. All right. Jeffers hit that super solid single his first time. This time he'll foul a fastball back. Looking to be the only Red that makes it to 2 straight at bats with a hit, not a home run. Excuse my poor language. All right, let's. Good eye right there. I'm not gonna press the pause button just because I don't want to lose my groove here. I want to see the pitch count, but it's inside. Ball 4.
So close to getting out of
And now the man that had the sac fly that started the scoring, TJ Friedel. He will come to the plate this inning.
2 outs.
That is in there for strike 2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect
He
something
is
off
still
speed.
a dangerous threat to swing and make something happen. It's straight down the third base line. They go the short way to second.
Is that
Shorter way. It wasn't the shortest way, but they got the out there, so that's all that matters for him.
swing?
All right, strike 2 to Turner. We struck him out his first time,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
and this time he'll foul it off.
Strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball.
I will.
Go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time.
All right,
catching
he
up.
only has 86 speed. Age is getting to him.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Who we got?
Here
Bryce.
is Bryce Harper.
That's well struck,
Nicely
but
done.
he is out, and there's 2 down.
2 down, base is empty. And now the
Spencer
DH,
Jones,
Spencer
the
Jones.
future of the Phillies. I'm just kidding.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5
It's actually not
strikeouts.
terrible, but I hate him for that. Okay, we are going to get the out, but I was thinking that was a wicked jinx. All right, we got the out.
Game 1 of the division series.
Okay, what's the inning?
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
The 5th. Sometimes the real Reds will pinch hit for Lux about this late. Oh, come on, that's not a swing! Oh, whatever. Lux's contact against lefties has done nothing but go down over the years.
The countdown
Hoping he
to
can do what he does in real life, even though... I mean, his contact's pretty darn low. It's a strike on a knuckle curve. Good pitch by
I
Means.
think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get
All
him
right.
swinging. Now, especially with how
Ellie
effective
De La
the
Cruz
up
here.
in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
That's smoked and caught out there. Just a little more lift needed to make something happen.
the next to hit.
Man, that's one of those at bats where
That
you have to
sucks.
remind yourself it's about the process. You did
Down.
everything right there, nothing to show for it, but in your mind you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
That misses.
3 balls,
Now
1 strike.
3 and 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game
3 and 1.
one of the NLDS.
Fraley will be next.
Back to
And
the
it's
mound,
not going to be this inning. That's a great grab by Means.
Throws to first. 3 up,
That
3
pitch
down.
wasn't exactly well hit, but it also wasn't
Here in
totally
Cincinnati.
slow.
All set for the top of the 6th.
80 pitches here in the 6th. That's outside, making it 2 and 1 on Dingler. He was claimed off waivers this season.
And that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main
They are
reasons
thrown
is
by
that
Hunter, and they've been thrown by him for a while.
Not many guys can spot them
That
consistently where they
is
want to, but he's one of those exceptions.
definitely strikeout material right here. I misplaced it, but he swung and popped it up. I didn't misplace it in a bad area. It was up and in, so I mean, it took a minute to get back in the strike zone. Now Grover McCall.
Here's the third baseman, Grover McCall.
He'll pop it up, and Carnacion Strand makes his way all the way over, and he makes the catch.
Carnacion Strand makes the grab.
Out, inning, retired. Okay, now we'll have Fraley here in the 6th. That's down.
Downstairs, 2 and 1.
Let's see. We have no reason to use them anymore. Righties, he's slightly better in contact. They're all pretty good against both. I'm feeling DJ Hurst inning. I also don't want to pull Fraley here.
Next offering.
Encarnacion Strand is also not as good against lefties as he is righties, but I mean, Fraley's also not a miserable lefty-lefty hitter. It's a full count. I mean, it's not the highest of stats there, but 52 and 48 aren't too bad. Struck him out right there. That's okay. I mean, we've had a rough day in the K category. Fouls that one off. It is a 1-2. I was inside it. Looked in the zone at first. It was even a fastball. That's inside. 2-2 to Encarnacion Strand. He's another one where his stats go way down against lefties, which is crazy because he himself should be able to hit them better. That's well fielded by the third baseman, and the throw is made, and he's out. The lefty Lawrence Butler will bat with a 3-1 count. Swings through the fastball. That's not even that fast.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That might have been. You'll never know. That is poked to center and caught out there for out number 3. DJ Hers, the lefty, comes in. So now John Means is not the only one to call. That is going to screw the shutout. Robles comes prepared against the lefty. Luis Rengifo now. Okay, Hers is kind of struggling a little bit. Took a grab by Lux. Alright, here's the true lefty that we're... Why is this thing gone already? It's 2 hits. Grow a pair. Get him out. That's a strike.
There you go.
Yep.
And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the late stages of game 1.
Okay, I love you, De La Cruz. Holy cow. Good play by him to get that double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play.
Are you feeling any better, DJ? Yeah? Good.
Trey Turner at the plate.
I am happy to see that. That is the... Good catch by Fraley.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swinging.
That... Oh, goodness. That bounced.
So out of the pen comes the right hand.
We're lucky. I think we got away with one. We're going to let Hampson bat for himself right here. Although... Yeah. We'll let him bat for himself. Let's go, Garrett. Edwin Usita. Swings through that one. It is a circle change. Got me going at it. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, this is not a bad spot for a righty. Lozano is going to pitch in the postseason for the first time ever in the top of the 8th. I trust him. I think you all should too. That's a good check by Garrett. That one was a little bit risky, to say the least.
That one hit to right.
All right, Garrett Hampson, who's actually a real Red now, which is crazy. He's not, like, amazing. Okay, we have no other catcher options thanks to Tyler's stint on the IL. He'll foul that one off. I don't mind him, though. If he can continue barreling up baseballs, I think we'll be okay. I really do. That one's not quite barreled up. That's going to be out number 2. Caught, and we go to the top of the order for Friedel to have a chance against Edwin Usita. 2-2 now. That's oh my gosh, Blue! Stop it! That's not a strike, guys. All right, Lozano has a 3-run lead to take care of, and he has a really good bat to start with. That's a scary situation for our boy Angel Lozano here. That's a foul ball by Harper. If we can raise one above his bat, I don't know how Harper is about plate vision anymore. Not able to tempt him enough. Look, he's not fast. He is not very fast. If we want to move to the next hitter and just throw one by to move on past Harper. That's probably fine too. That's crushed. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Remains 3-2.
I just want to try to get something by him.
That one misses.
That's fine.
Leadoff
That is fine.
Well, that's a nice job
That's
of
some
driving out
scary
that
power
fence.
at the
A lot
plate
of
we just
pitches,
were able to
sensors
dodge.
on the wall. Very gritty.
So now the DH
Strike 2 on Spencer Jones.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. Honestly, not a great double play pitch.
The Reds
Not a great
lead it
one.
by 3 here in game 1
Oh,
of the NLDS.
man.
Foul ball, another 2-2.
All right, we better get... He's having trouble with these batters, which is to be totally expected. Like, I expected absolutely nothing less. He's doing his best, but he's struggling.
Swing and a ground ball.
Oh, just past the glove of
Finds its way
Ellie. That one he maybe should have had, but he didn't. So the first 2 are on.
with nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes.
The tying run, Dylan Dingler is up. Almost tagged him at third. Almost could have had a good... We almost could have had a triple play there.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from...
Oh my goodness. What if? Let's see how close this was. He had to dodge him. Oh my goodness. That could have been a triple play, guys.
Johan Rojas.
That is a 3-1 count to Rojas now. Strike 2. The runner on third doesn't pose a threat to tie. And they don't get anything anyways. Good catch by Encarnacion Strand will end the inning. And we head to the bottom of the 8th.
John McMillan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Gotta do his
That
best
is
to
way
keep the
inside.
score
Couldn't even
right
catch it.
where is.
Brian Monk will warm up. He is scheduled to come in the next inning. And he should have a save situation. Unless we get another run. In which I would put... the other guy. That's 2-2. Why did I swing? I don't trust the strike zone anymore. He keeps calling things at the corners strikes. So I don't trust it anymore. I make my own strike zone. That is softly hit to left field. Caught out there. Ellie was he robbed in one at bat? I think he was. The 106 to left field or something like that. Let's get something here, buddy.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's 1-2 now. Yep.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Let's go Reds. That's outside, making it 2-2. Naylor and Fraley are waiting to see if they can get another at-bat today. They aren't the only ones waiting in the wings.
And that just misses.
Finally got a call. I mean, it's the right call. That's what I mean. He doesn't give them the straight call, because it's not. That is pretty well struck.
Fly ball left field, pretty well struck.
Oh my gosh, he caught it. The ball's not flying today. He's hit 2 really well hit. It's just not going. All right, Josh Naylor had that 3-run homer in one of his at-bats.
Just missed.
All of our scoring was in 1 inning.
So hard to get on the plane with.
The third.
Taking that pitch.
It's been lucky to hold up.
Next offer.
There's 2 down for Naylor with a 3-1 count now. He is the DH, so we wouldn't feel bad if he gets on to pinch run for him. I mean, we're up by 3. Whoa, what a cutter. That looks out there. That cuts a lot. I mean, that looked about maybe right here, and then ends up right there. That was a pretty darn good cutter. Fouls that fastball back.
Do it again.
Sweet. All right. Naylor, maybe Fraley would bat. We will see. Fouls that one off. He's really putting together a good fight here. 18 pitches for McMillan now, looking for that final out to give his team a chance in the top of the 9th.
2 down, nobody on.
That's another foul ball. He's looking for either a ball
Pitch of the at-bat.
or
2 down.
something I can actually barrel up, because I should be able to barrel up some of these, but they are all pretty good pitches. That is to right.
Sizes this
Potentially in play. It is for out number 3. Brian Monk.
Here's the closer to try and finish off game 1.
Only blew 4 saves. Had 28.
Save opportunity
It's really
for
good
him
for a
right
rookie
here.
campaign.
He's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Swinging him in.
We finally got the guy to start growing.
2 strike.
Grover McCall. He's got 1, 2, and 3 to deal with, which I think includes... Who does it include? I don't remember their top 3. That is through the middle, and their first guy is on.
The leadoff man aboard.
Come on, Brian.
That's a start.
Come on, man.
As soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that
3 and 1, 3 and 2 to Victor Robles. If he reaches, the tying run is it's at the plate. Tying run is at the plate. First have reached.
First and second. No out.
This is meant to draw a double play. He goes on it.
1 ball.
I'm gonna send that a little further outside. See what happens. Doesn't swing. It's 2 and 2.
And that's ball 2.
That is popped
Left side.
to left. Butler takes care of it for an easy first out. Nobody advances. 1 down. Double play would end this ball game. And it's Riley Green. Decently hit foul ball. It's on the ground to Lux. Lux to De La Cruz. De La Cruz to first. And we win the game. Oh my goodness. What a win for the Reds in game 1 here. We take it in home territory. We will have 1 more home game before moving to Philadelphia, where hopefully we could be in line for a 3-game sweep. But for now, that'll do it for game 1 of the NLDS. Only 4 hits in the entire game. But it works. We got it. We got the win. Alright. I will see you guys in game 2 of the NLDS. Pretty darn fantastic game right there. I will see you guys later. Peace out.